Dependent origination teaches that nothing arises on its own. Everything exists because of conditions. And the very first condition, the root of the entire chain of suffering, is ignorance. Let me tell you a story. A long time ago, there was a village surrounded by a vast forest. In that village lived a young woodcutter. One evening, as he was returning home, night fell faster than expected. The forest grew dark. The path disappeared. Shadows looked like beasts. Every sound made him flinch. He wandered for hours, terrified, stumbling into thorns and roots. What he didn't know was this. Hanging from his belt the entire time was a lantern, unlit. This is Avijjā, ignorance, not stupidity, not lack of education, but a deep not seeing. The woodcutter wasn't wrong for being afraid. He simply didn't know he had light with him. He didn't know the true nature of his situation. And that is how most of us live. We stumble through life's forest, believing we are alone, believing we must cling, fear, grasp, and protect. We believe things last. We believe happiness comes from holding on. We believe the self is solid and permanent. These beliefs keep the lantern unlit. In the Buddha's teaching of dependent origination, ignorance is the beginning of everything that follows. From ignorance arises Sankhāra, our reactions, habits, impulses. From Sankhāra arises consciousness, then identity, then craving, clinging, becoming, birth, and inevitably sorrow, loss, and suffering. The whole cycle begins because we do not see clearly. Ignorance is like looking through a dirty window. The world is still there. The truth is still there. But it's distorted. We mistake what is impermanent for permanent. We chase pleasure thinking it will stay. We cling to identity thinking it defines us forever. We resist pain as if it shouldn't exist. And because of these misunderstandings, we suffer. But here's the beauty of this teaching. Ignorance is not a prison. It's a shadow. And shadows disappear the moment we bring light. Every moment of mindfulness, every act of seeing things as they truly are, every time we soften and become aware, we are lighting the lantern that was hanging at our side all along. The woodcutter eventually stopped running. He felt his belt, and in the darkness, his fingers closed around the lantern he had forgotten. He struck a spark, and for the first time, he could see the path home. Ignorance didn't vanish because he escaped the forest. It vanished because he illuminated it. And so it is with us. We don't need to fight ignorance. We only need to understand it, gently, patiently. When the mind sees clearly, the chain of suffering begins to break. In our next episode, we walk deeper along the chain. To the second link, Sankhāra, the mental formations shaped by our ignorance. If this story resonated with you, please subscribe and continue walking this path with us.